Hanni from Newjeans just made her solo debut for Gucci in a new global ad campaign, and we K-pop stans most definitely need to talk about it. This is her first solo campaign for the brand, and you're gonna see in this video that it's actually very, very different from anything she's done with Gucci before. And because this is FashionULT, where my big K-pop stan mouth gives you the inside scoop on the fashion industry, I'm gonna go through and review the campaign with you guys as someone that's both into fashion and K-pop. So make sure you hang around for the entire video and get your thoughts ready for the comments, because it's like I always say, it's 2024 and it's really about time that K-pop fans form an opinion and finally join the fashion chat. This campaign is actually kind of a big deal for Hanni because it's really gonna set the tone on what her future is gonna look like as Gucci's ambassador. To help give you guys a better understanding of the photos I'm about to show you, I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown of the campaign. Okay, the campaign that Hanni's in is for Gucci's Horsebit collection, which includes the 1955 bag and the 1953 loafers. It's set in Seoul and features a variety of looks and different locations. It's actually Hanni's first ever solo campaign for Gucci since she first became an ambassador back in 2022. And it's also her first campaign under the creative direction of Gucci's new creative director, Sabato De Sarno. A lot of firsts in this campaign. Okay, let's get into the campaign now. So keeping it very true to K-pop style, the Newjeans social media pages posted a teaser photo of the upcoming campaign a week before it actually went live. And they actually did a good job with the teaser photo because it really set the tone for what the campaign was really about to show. In the teaser photo, Hanni had on this gray sweater, which was actually one of the key pieces from the collection. And she also wore the 1955 bag in the brand's new signature Rosso Ancora color, which is this kind of red, like deep burgundy-ish color. When I first saw the teaser image, what really stood out to me was actually how little emphasis there was on the bag itself, especially when comparing it to the previous campaign Hanni did for this bag. Do you see how the vibes of these two photos are like completely different? In the new campaign image, it feels like they just captured a spontaneous moment where the bag just happened to be in the frame. Whereas as you can see in the previous campaign image, like it was posed very deliberately to highlight the bag. This teaser image really shows how Sabato De Sarno is really trying to get Gucci to be associated with a certain feeling and vibe and mood, as opposed to being associated with certain products. And I definitely know that this is the case because the tagline of another Gucci campaign that he did is that Gucci is the feeling. So let's take a look at the rest of the campaign and really see how much we're feeling it. In this next set of images, what I really liked about them is that the outfits they had Hanni in for the photos really felt like they were rooted in reality. To me, it really felt like this sense of reality was one of the overarching themes of this whole entire campaign. It's honestly been ages since I felt like a full Gucci look is personally wearable. Previously, Gucci's very flamboyant and eccentric aesthetic really honestly did look good in certain contexts, such as like the red carpet and in photo shoots. But to me, I just never felt like I would ever wear any of those looks. Like it just did not apply to me. It was very much enjoyable as a witness, but like never a consumer. But in this campaign with Hanni, it really felt like the looks were very chic and that I could wear them. And it also felt very appropriate for Hanni, like you could actually imagine her or see her wearing these kind of looks. The super well-fitting jeans, white socks, and loafer combo felt so chic to me in this image. Like it felt really relatable in a way that I haven't felt about Gucci in a very long time. To me, I think there's a certain like appeal to looks that don't feel too distant or too unattainable. This is similar to K-pop in the sense that sometimes a simple song with a great melody can actually bang harder than a song that's trying to do too much. The stylist that dressed Hanni for this campaign kind of nibbled, I can't even lie. I feel like they dressed her very well. Like the outfits I think looked great on Hanni. The red jacket looked really good. Like the long sleeve polo, I think that looked really great as well. The loafer sock jean combo looked fantastic. I think it was filled with a lot of pieces that I would actually want in my closet. Yeah, I definitely think that one of the strong suits of this entire campaign was the fact that it was grounded so there was a sense of reality to it. It did feel like the outfits were wearable. Before I get to the rest of the Gucci campaign starring Hanni, make sure to subscribe to FashionULT because my name is Kevin and I teach K-pop fans all about fashion through our K-pop alts. And I'm always giving you guys the industry inside scoop. For the sake of clarity in the messaging of the campaign, I really do think that the campaign could have pared down both the image and product selection. If the theme of the campaign was meant to be more so grounded in reality and more spontaneous, I think there were some moments in the campaign that did feel overproduced a little bit. For example, I feel like at times in the campaign, the poses did feel a little bit forced, especially the ones where like she's holding the bag front and center and the bag looks so pristine, like they brought it out of the box 5 minutes before they took the photo. And I get that the nature of these campaigns is inherently product focused and you want to highlight the product. But I do feel like if the concept was to be more so rooted in reality, this kind of killed the fantasy a little bit, especially because sometimes the bag, like the pristine condition of the bags, didn't really match the context that they were in. I also think that showing the exact same bag, in this case the 1955 bag, in like 5 different colors was a little bit unnecessary, a little bit of an overkill in my opinion. I actually do think that the messaging of the campaign would have been a little bit stronger had they actually only shown one color, like the Rosa and Cora color. I think that would have been very cool. But I get it. It's a campaign. They want to show the different colors. They want to show the different bags. I think it would have been super cool had they done a concept like they followed Hanni with the same bag from Milan to Korea. Like you saw Hanni at the show with the bag, and then on the plane with the bag, and then like at dance practice with the bag, and then at Inkigayo with the bag. Like that would have been very cool in my opinion. This campaign with Hanni and Gucci also featured a small assortment of items that are going to be made available exclusively in South Korea. I think there's 2 bags and a wallet. So we have the 1955 bag, this kind of top handle-ish bag, and then this wallet. The fact that they make Korea exclusive products is really interesting to me because I feel like this is probably a test to see whether Hanni can convert sales at a very high price point. And what I mean when I say convert is that Gucci is trying to see whether or not Hanni can have a direct impact on the sales of the bags that she features. Like, can she convince her fans or like people who see the campaign to actually buy the things that she's showing? I feel like a lot of K-pop fans think that when a K-pop idol endorses something or they advertise something, that the item is gonna like sell it right away or like sell it instantly. And for what I've seen, that's really not the case at all, especially when it comes to things at like a higher price point, like things in the thousands, especially when you consider that a lot of K-pop fans are on the younger side, so they don't have as much spending power. And it's also hard to directly attribute performance of an item to a single idol, right? Like it's hard to say like this was the reason, this idol is the reason why XYZ product sold out. Typically what I've noticed is that these luxury fashion brands more so utilize idols to elevate their overall brand image as opposed to the goal being to sell a lot of a certain product. There are K-pop idols that can do both elevate the brand image and sell a lot of product, but those are still very much unicorns. And who knows, maybe Hanni could be the next unicorn in the fashion industry. Overall, I think this was a good campaign for Hanni and Gucci. I think they were able to communicate a certain feeling that I had never felt with Gucci before, like this spontaneity and like this idea that it's Gucci's now rooted in reality. I really like that. This campaign also showed me a different energy between Hanni and Gucci that I had never felt before, and it really does make me feel excited to see what they have in store in the future. I would really love to know what you guys thought of the campaign. Like, what was your first reaction to it? What were your favorite pieces? What were your favorite outfits? Do you think it suited Hanni? So make sure to let me know in the comments. And like I said, this is FashionULT, where K-pop fans finally joined the fashion chat, so I better be seeing you in the comments.